Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been away for so long. I've been busy moving and doing bits and pieces, a lot of growing and stuff like that. If you follow me on my other channel, Bushwhacker Man, you'll see a variation of things I've been doing. But it's nice to bring the Landrover out. It's my first camp out in it for a long time, as you know. So I've come up to my friend's woodland. So I'm going to do a one-nighter and chill out, have something nice to eat. Can't believe it's autumn already, so I've hardly been out at all. But really excited to play around in the Landrover. Such a great piece of kit when you haven't used it for so long. Obviously been doing a few day trips here and there, but beautiful vehicle. But it's lovely having everything on board, so you just load a few bits and pieces in and you know practically everything else is on the vehicle and ready to go for a camp out. Remember my earlier videos, I had the tarp that I used to attach to the vehicle. Absolutely love the awnings attached to the Landrover now. Just pull up and bang, you've got sunshade and waterproof shield against the elements. So here's my trusty Otago from Petromax. I know a lot of you went out there and bought one of these, and I've had mine for about, I'd say, 3.5 years now, and it's still going strong. Had some lovely cook-ups on here. A lovely piece of kit. So this accompanies the Landrover brilliantly. Don't take up a lot of room, and just a nice compact way to cook. So I had a little change in the back. If you remember, if you watch the channel, I had a bed here. I've ripped all that out, taken that out. We had under the bed storage as well, so we had to condense most of that down, and we put it in a box behind the driver's seat. So this area now is great as a loading area, so I can kind of use it like a van and a camper. So there's bags of room in here now for loading bits and pieces, which I've used quite a bit. And I've also got my seating area, so I left a little shelf so we can sit here. And also I've got a cot bed which lives in that corner, so we can lay that out and sleep in here as well. So I think I like this option a lot better. It's utilising the space a lot more, so it becomes more practical. And also we have the rooftop tent as well, so we still got the same sleeping area. And what with a cot, I can leave it in here, or I can take it outside, so I can sleep outside in it. So I think this option's a lot better. It's just lovely, you know, when the weather's really bad. The thing with the Landrover, they're quite small, but it's lovely being able to get inside the vehicle if things turn a bit nasty outside, you know, high winds and torrential rain. or it's cold, because I've got a diesel heater in here as well, so you could just sit back on here, you know, like an adventure vehicle if you're using a Land Rover for that, which I do, you know, now and again. And you know, you're soaking wet, diesel heaters on, and you're out the elements, sitting inside the vehicle, and it's still, you know, still really comfortable. Although the bed was good, but it just took up a lot of room. And like, you know, where I've been moving bits and pieces from home, and you know, doing a lot of gardening and bits and pieces, I can utilise this, so it becomes a really diverse kind of vehicle, because I can get a lot of gear in here once I've cleared my camping stuff out. So it's a perfect solution, because initially I was toying whether to sell this vehicle and maybe get a van, but then when I was looking at the actual space in here once the bed had been removed, I thought, wow, you know, there's enough room in here for carting bits and pieces, so I don't really need a van. That's why I decided to keep the vehicle. I think it's become so practical now. I'm going to crack that rooftop tent. It'll be my bedroom tonight. But this is what I love, the ease of making a bedroom on the roof. I'm still impressed every time I pop this tent. It's so amazing. It's lovely being up in the rooftop tent. I've seen more and more people just recently putting these tents on their cars, which I think is a great idea. You know, you can go camping in your car, load all the car up at the bottom, and you've got your sleeping quarters on the top. And same again, you know, this is a quality tent, Alu-Cab Gen 3. It's the older model now, but this has been phenomenal as well. You know, when we went to Wales, been in some harsh conditions, and this thing don't let you down, and it's so warm, perfect for winter camping. If you're thinking of a rooftop tent, then I think you can't go far wrong with Alu-Cab. This gets my double thumbs up. Absolute bulletproof and so warm, and completely and utterly waterproof. I know there's a few brands out there that have copied this design, but I just, you know, I don't think they're matching it on the quality, material wise and build quality. It's been phenomenal. So it'll be a joy to get back up here tonight and enjoy this great piece of kit. Time for a brew, I think. One of many. turn a bit nasty outside, a little bit of drizzle and stuff, so dive in here, it's gorgeous. You can't beat a hot brew. Kettle's on. And when you come into a woodland like this, it's so peaceful, and it's just you and your equipment having fun and staying comfortable. Yeah, you definitely can't beat it. So if you're like me, haven't been camping much this year, I suggest you get out and have a little go at it. Making me feel hungry, boy. So this is the highlight of any camping trip. If you've got some half decent tucker, it's definitely the highlight for me, sitting around the Otago and watching everything cook. It tastes so much nicer outside, so I'm going to really appreciate this. I'm making like a tower burger, nice bit of mince, a couple of rashers of bacon, onions, mushrooms and fresh tomatoes and that on the top. I haven't used this pan for a while. This is great with all the different sections, so you can do a variety of different meals and they keep to their own domain. It's a great idea. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Lucky I've got a big mouth. I'll tell you what, that is gorgeous. Oh. Perfect. Let's see what Buster thinks of this. Alright, boy. Oh. Boys. So I didn't quite get the taste of that one. So I'm on number 2. And that will do me very nicely. So I think number 2 looks as good as the first one. So my eyes are bigger than my belly. I can't manage it. Lucky I've got Buster here. Help me out. Done pretty well though. They are big burgers. Come on boy, come and have this. Come here. Try that. Look at that, that's how you eat a burger. Unbelievable. Gone. Right like that. If anyone can beat him at eating a burger, I'll be very, very impressed. Good camping with Daddy, isn't it? Huh? Anyone want to wash up for me? God, that was a gorgeous meal. How spoiled are we? Right result. Nice bit of beech deadwood. That's going on the fire. That is an awesome saw. That's the Boreal 21. Folds up lovely. Keep it in the Landrover. It's one of my favourite saws. I own a big Silky Bigboy, but in comparison to this, it's absolute rubbish. It's a great pruning saw, but this, you know, as you can see, that's really seasoned beech timber. It's really solid, and this goes through it with no effort whatsoever. Although I did have nearly 2 burgers to power it. But I've been watching the Alone series on telly, and I noticed a lot of them are taking the big silkies, the big boy silkies, and rubbish compared to this. So if you're looking for a saw during the Christmas time, you're going to buy your husband a saw, or you're going to treat yourself to a saw, you can't go wrong with this. But it's the ergonomics of the handle, and you've got your other hand free to hold the timber. But with the silkies, they cut on the pull, so you've got to really struggle to cut timber when it's on the ground. But a great pruning saw or felling saw, so you've got two hands, and the tree or the limb is secured to the ground or to the actual tree itself, so you don't need this other hand for support. But you try using a Silky Bigboy with one hand to process timber, it is hard work. So definitely one of these, highly recommend it. He's cutting on the backstroke. I'm just pulling like that. That's what's doing the cutting, and then not putting any effort on the forward stroke. It cuts nice, I'll give it that. But you try and process 2 or 3 of these on your camp out. If I was to brace this up and use both hands, which I think this saw's designed for, so I'd be having to do this. Now, it's better. It's definitely a two-handed saw. It's not a one-handed saw. Loving this new setup, it's great. So I'm going to put a buster in here tonight, and I'll be up in the rooftop tent getting a few Z's. But it's looking nice. Like I said, it's lovely to be camping again. Full belly, lots of brews, bit of firewood, and I go on the guitar. It's been an awesome day. The nights are drawing in now as well. It's 7:15, and it's getting really dark, especially in the woodland. Makes a big difference. But long cosy evenings come autumn and winter. It's been a glorious day. Go on your bed, good boys. So that's me, I think. Be nights, plenty of Z's, Buster's flat out, and I will be shortly. So I'll see you in the morning, guys. Hunker down in this primitive shelter. What a glorious morning to wake up to. The sounds of nature.
You know, where everyone has to join the army, you know, when they get to a certain age, like they done in the 50s.
Yeah, if you get they couldn't, I don't know, I know what you mean, but no, I don't. No, leave that.
Well, I think that's a good idea. If everyone has to leave school and then go straight into the army to do 5 years in the army, it'll teach them to be, you know, to have respect and all that sort of thing. National call-up, that's what they call up. Yeah, everyone has to do it.
Yeah, definitely Poland and all these countries, don't quote Poland, but what do? Because they're going to get called up, the world countries are still doing it. They pay off and immigrate to here or somewhere where it's not happening.
Yeah, boys. So that's me about done. Can have a slow pack up, put the rooftop tent away, have a little brush out, and I'll be heading home. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it's been so long, and hope you have a great time the rest of the year. Enjoy the great outdoors. I certainly have. It's been an awesome camp out. Lots of nice food, and Samara and I are really relaxed now and ready to go home. Don't forget, check out my other channel, Bushwhacker Man. Subscribe to that. There's different content on there. And if you're new to the channel on this one, don't forget to subscribe to Bushwhacker Overland. Take it easy guys, and enjoy the great outdoors. I'll see you on the next one.